So last year I did a walk across the Peak District. I walked from Manchester to Sheffield, and that was a good walk. I enjoyed that. But what that did is it got me thinking, well, if I've walked across the Peak District, maybe I should also walk the length of the Peak District. So I got the maps out and I had a little look at a bit of a route. And so what I found was there's a little place just at the south of the Peak District called Ashbourne. And there's a little place just to the north of the Peak District called Marsden. So this is the length of the Peak District, Ashbourne to Marsden. It's roughly about 100 kilometres, and it really does depend exactly where I walk, because although I've got a bit of a route in my head and on my phone, it's very rough. So there'll probably be a couple of diversions. There'll probably be a couple of points I get lost. So it is a long walk. It's going to take us 3 days to walk it. The first 2 days are quite big walking days. I'm doing some good mileage. The third day, however, is a lot shorter. It's like 3 or 4 hours worth of walking. So it's not quite 3 days, but we'll call it 3 days of walking. I've just come off the Tissington Trail because I think if you're going to walk the length of the Peak District and you're going to start at the southerly point, I think you need to go through Dovedale. It really feels like the entrance to the Peak District on this route. So on this first day of walking, we've started at Ashbourne, obviously, and we've walked up the Tissington Trail a bit, but we've just taken a bit of a diversion to come up Dovedale. So we're going to then keep following the Tissington Trail all the way up to Lathkill Dale, where we're going to turn off and we're going to follow Lathkill Dale to Bakewell. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of food in Bakewell, some dinner, and then we've just got like a little bit of a stretch to get to the campsite where we're staying tonight. So this first day of walking is about 36 kilometers plus. So, you know, we've got all day to do it. We started at about 9 o'clock. So hopefully we'll be at the campsite for 6 o'clock, I'm hoping. So we're back on Tissington Trail now, but unfortunately this drizzle is sort of set in a bit, and when I looked at the forecast this morning, it was going to be a bit sort of light rain all day and overcast, so you know the jacket's gone on just for a bit of comfort really. So yeah, we've done about 3.5 hours and we've done about 10k, so that's not bad going. To say that sort of last couple of k was quite hilly, actually quite undulating. It's about 8 kilometers on this path now until Lathkill Dale, so after there it's probably a bit more, but yeah, it should be hopefully about 3 o'clock by the time I get to Lathkill Valley, and then another couple of hours into Bakewell, so we're on track for time so far. So we've left the Tissington Trail and we're just walking a bit of road, probably about a kilometre, maybe 2 kilometres of road just to get to Lathkill Dale, I believe it's called. The time's 3 o'clock, so I feel like I'm all right for time, but I don't want to be stopping lots or anything like that, so I'm trying to just keep my head down and just keep walking. I am beginning to feel a bit weak though. So I've got some flat jack that I've been eating. I've been having plenty of water, but I mean, it's now 6 hours of walking, or call 5.5, 6 hours of walking, and I think it's about 20k I've done, if not more. It's quite warm today as well. I think we're talking about 18 to 20 degrees at the moment, and there's not a lot of breeze or anything like that. There's been a little drizzle to take a bit of the heat out, but it's a warm day and a long walk, so it's okay. I'm feeling a bit low on energy. Although I've just had an absolutely brutal climb out of Lathkill Dale, I'm happy because I can see Bakewell. So I've done about 30k, been walking for about 7 hours, just like another 6 or 7 left to go. But first I am gonna just nip into Bakewell and just see if I can get a little something to eat, also some water as well. I've just run out of water. Like I said, it's a warm day, so I just need to make sure I'm drinking plenty of water. I've just been into Bakewell and I've stocked up on a few supplies that I needed, and I got a bit of food, got a nice little portion of chips, so that's gone down well actually. I definitely feel a little bit, weird to say, but a little bit more content. So now I've just got a final little push to the campsite, and I think it's going to be about an hour and a half walk. It's now half 5, but like you've probably just seen as well, we've just joined the Monsal Trail. It's very similar to the Tissington Trail, so I'm just going to get my head down and think about pitching up that tent and getting my sleeping bag out, I think. So we're at the campsite for the night. I've pitched up, well, nearly pitched up. I need to make a little bit of an alteration when the rain stops, which you can probably hear it. But yeah, it's only going to be for another sort of half an hour, this rain, an hour or so. I thought I'd just sit here and chill for a bit, and then when it stops raining I'll get out and I'll make the change. But yeah, I'm glad they did have a camp. I'm glad they had a spot tonight, because I wouldn't have been happy walking any further today, I'll tell you that. I think it's about, I reckon it's close to 40k today, so a big day, but now the important thing is just to chill out a bit, and to take it easy and just rest up basically and get a bit of sleep for tomorrow.